Excellent. Ah, there it goes. Okay. Now we've got it. Alright, so I am live. Interesting. I'm live. Alright. So I gotta figure out some coding on that. Alright. I'm just doing some testing tonight, having a little bit of fun. Bored out of my mind. I had to redo my entire computer. I had a fun day actually. Today was my youngest son's 20th birthday. I no longer have a teenager in the house, boo-hoo. And I should probably move this down here so I'm not looking up. Move my mouse. Trying to keep everything together there. But anyway, yeah. I had a little bit of fun today. I kind of can't go into details because not good. But got back, everything's good to go. And let's see, what other fun stuff. Let's see. I made a purchase today. It involves these. I know we can't talk about it, but I'm currently wearing my item there. Pretty pleased with it. I've been wanting to get one of these for a while, and I will say it's extremely light. I wonder if I can. I'll have to do it off camera because I'm sure I'll get booted if I. Yeah, let's just say it's about this big. It's very small. But anyway, pretty happy with that purchase. But anyway, it's all good. Other fun stuff. Oh yeah, and just doing some stuff on Goober's Garage. Have to do it on the YouTube channel and my personal Facebook page. So this will be 30 days and all our garbage. But just having fun, just yakking through stuff. I've been kind of having fun doing the creation process tonight. Actually, well, let's see. I think I mentioned the other day, I don't have the record out, but today I got my Rammstein album. Pretty happy with that. And have been jamming out to that with my kitty and dog. And Metallica t-shirt. And anyway, my PC, the power had gotten to a certain point. I'm going to kind of fiddle around here and have a little bit of fun with this. Move this over here. I'm actually going, maybe I'll do a little education thing here. Let me open the browser. And so when you do history, downloads. Remember download history. Downloads. When you have, I've been wanting to do a thing where I could, in my previous life, I had like 5 different cameras, actually I think 6 at one time, going at the same time, and everything worked great, and then of course Windows did an update, and all of a sudden all of my cameras in my production software solution here started failing, and so I couldn't, like the cameras would hang and all that stuff, and so I did a little bit of research. I fixed some of the obvious stuff, like in your Windows settings, it has a USB sleep option, and that was causing some issues. And then I'm like, I wonder if the hubs I have set up are part of the problem. So let's see if I can go to a screen. Wonder if, let's see, video display capture, maybe. Oh yeah, okay. I have to figure out which one it is. Oh, not that one. All right, hold on. Let me just kind of fiddling around here. Oh, it won't let me do a duplicate. Let's see here. Let me display capture, and it's probably this one. I was right on the second try. I think I'm gonna move this. Well, it's gonna take up the entire screen, and I'm assuming you can see what's on there. So, found a piece of software. It's called USB Tree View, in this case for Windows. And what I was kind of figuring out is that the USB devices, webcams in particular, they use a lot of power or use an amount that then once it can't reach the level of power, it causes that controller to fail because it can't handle the power. So the smart thing to do was to basically take a look at everything that's on the USB hub, and I'll make it kind of simple here, and basically reallocate those resources so that there's enough power being equally distributed. Because a lot of people, what they think is they have their USB controller, and they have, usually one's on the front, one's in the back, maybe even have an add-on card or whatever, and they just figure slam them all in there and it'll work. The old jammer in. Doesn't work. So my PC, as I was troubleshooting, I had a hub at one point, a non-powered hub that worked for a while, and then it got too much for that, and then I went ahead and bought a powered USB hub, and that kind of worked, but kind of didn't. I was still having way too many problems. So then I went ahead and got a PCIe card that I went ahead and jammed in. Now, you know what? Let me think this is the right one. Let me show off some of the other things I've been doing here. Let me pop this and then turn that off. Let's go to my iPhone. Alright, so yeah, never mind any of the wires. I haven't done any cable cleanup. But if you look down here, oh boy, I need to clean that thing. I went ahead and the video card is really bad as far as it takes up too many places. That power cooler right there is there, and it basically covers it. So I had to get a jump PCIe cable and then wire in a USB 3 board. See around my orifice. Ooh, it's not really. Make sure the picture's not that good. Needs to kind of get in there. But anyway, go back to turn off that. And there we go. All right. And anyway, I got to clean the inside of that monitor. Getting a little dusty. But I had to do a jump cable from the PCIe that was under the video card, and then from there put the new card in, and then is a wired USB expansion card. So it had like 7 USB 3 ports, 2 USB C ports, and all that stuff, and that didn't have enough power. The one that I got anyway, there's other ones that do better, but it just didn't have enough power as far as what I needed. So I needed to find a way to highlight, where each of the items were, and that's when I came up with this. So most PCs will have 2 controllers, and then I have that third controller that I added on. So you have a total of 3. And then basically what I did is I distributed all of my USB items. Like you can see here, there's actually 2-channel video and audio. Every webcam will have those 2 on there, so it kind of messes with you a little bit. But I basically segregated the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras equally throughout the PC, so that no one PC would have, or no one controller would be overloaded. So I fixed that, and then with that I went ahead and wired up rewired up the 5 cameras and hooked them to my Elgato board, which if you're looking overhead, you can see it right here. I gotta probably move that a little bit out of the way, but and make it a little more level, because it looks kind of weird. And see Jingle Bell right there, doing her thing, sleeping, doing what she does best. But I went ahead and wired the 5 cameras up, so I'll kind of run through them. So I got my top left one, and it looks like I might need to manually lock that in, because it looks like it's trying to do it, whatever. but I got that one, and then I need to work on how how I work them. But I got my left camera, I got my top left camera, my left camera, my uh-oh. I goofed that one up. Hold up. Let me do some on the fly. See, it's my left camera, so my right camera is the one that is. Oh wait, hold on. I'll bet you in my stream software. This is why I like doing testing right now. Let's see here, because I think I was. No, not put on the right layer. Huh. All right. Go ahead and do some on the fly fixing. So my right camera is my left camera, and that's the thing is I bought two webcams that are the same name, and I don't want to go into the hex code and change that around because I'm lazy. So I get to figure that out each time I have to reattach everything. Let's see, I think it's this one. Ah, there we go. All right. So, and then let me go into my meld to the right. Call that right camera, and go back to my meld studio. Change that to right. Then we should be good. So, okay, so that's my left. And then there's my right. I probably need to work on the color correction, get them all kind of synced up. And then I've got my top right camera. And there's Jingle Bell sleeping. And then I've got my main camera, which I probably need to, I've been like messing with wires left and right. And then I was like, because I wanted to spin some records, and I think I did one before, but I keep getting nailed for copyright. Go figure. And so I have that sitting over there. Let me see if I can go to my top right. There we go. That record player right there is all my records. My ever increasing at. I need to change that to manual so it doesn't automatically focus. But that's my record collection, and where's my latest one, Rammstein, there, and I have it spin while I'm playing it, or do some whatever stuff. But then that gave me the idea. Kind of what I did. I did not do it when I did the oil change stuff. But then I was like, oh well, I need to be able to be kind of mobile, and so I was like, okay, how to go about doing that? And I found a piece of software that allows you to do it for free, called iRuin. iRiun. It's IRIUN webcam, and that allows you to any iPhone or Android or any that type of camera. There's other ones you can use for IP cameras, but that camera you can go back to my main, so I'm not talking like this. So using that software, I can then be more mobile. Then of course I got to figure out the audio issue, which I do have. I did pick up, which is why the audio is so clear. On when I did the oil changes and I was outside, is I got this little guy right here is like $15, and it is these little microphones that just clip on, and it's got the little sound thing there, the little whatever, and they connect to your iPhone or the USB-C. I mean, I could get it to work in here, but I'm not going to because I have a decent microphone. But that then creates a whole new issue when I want to be mobile and do stuff, because I then want to show off. Let's see if I can. I have an old iPad and an iPhone, and I was hoping that I could do multiple instances of that, so I could have like multiple old iPhones and Androids sitting around, and then use that to do different things like, show off the Transformer collection or the Voltron collection, or me playing arcade games and stuff. And I even use the glasses that Brandy got me. I haven't been able to crack that because I use Bluetooth, and I can't the way the layering works is you have to have it has to be a MAC address, but not through a Bluetooth, so you can't really mess with that. But anyway, I've been nerding out quite a bit, but I did want to show off kind of what this thing does, and I'm positive, mostly positive, that now you know I'm gonna try something. Hold on. Select my device. Oh. All right. I'm gonna see if this works. Hold on. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna get a little nutty. And this is all just for me having fun. Well, the world just hates left-handers. Oh, okay, that's going to create its own issue. I need to have an extender because this does not, my iPhone case does not allow that to go in there. Alright, working out issues and problems. So this should actually work okay with my iPhone. So I'm going to use, make sure this is, okay, make sure I've got it right set up. Alright, so I'm going to, let me kill this real quick. And why won't it kill it? It's my audio mixer. Alright, I don't have it turned on, so I don't care. Alright, so, oh, wait, no. I need to, I need to do the iRune device. Testing. And I'll bet you that okay, so I need to mute that one, and now it's going to be switched over here. Boy, this is going to get, I'm going to have to build a whole bunch of keys for it. Oh, this is upside down, even though it's showing right side up. Okay, so I'm glad I did that. All right, so then from there, so I've muted my default, kicked over to my microphone that I need to wire that up correctly. So now I'm going to switch over to my record player one, and so you can see kind of the setup that I have here. And then I can walk. I just want to see how the audio works, which is kind of why I'm talking. Actually, I can kind of show off the room a little bit. So here's a whole bunch of nerd stuff there. And it's still a little messy because I do a little crazy stuff. That was Adrian Paul from Highlander signing my thing, and then, of course, my certificate for participating. And, just some other fun stuff. Actually, do a little walk around the room and see. That's something Brandy got me. My things, my work stuff. Oop, can't show off my passwords because be all bombing and stuff. And then actually kind of doing is just see how the quality turns out. And there's my record collection. My record collection. And my Transformers. I just pull back and you can kind of see. People ask about my Transformers collection quite a bit. Usually they're jealous and they want a whole bunch, but this is all that. And then I think I told everybody, and then here's my arcade cabinet. People have asked about that. Got a couple games on it. Let me run out into the game room area, and I just want to see if the audio plays correctly. Well, I guess Daniel's asleep. And here's my pool table, my water, or margarita machine. Here's my Metallic wall. My swords, because I'm a nerd. And pool table, all my Metallica collection. And this is this t-shirt I wore to the 1992 Metallica concert in St. Charles, Missouri. Well, I still live there. That's my D&D table off to the side. I do some stuff. That's the cat poop box. Kind of brag about some of this stuff. There's my sword collection. There's Highlander, Thundercats. Oh, actually, I got to brag. So Lou Ferrigno signed that sword. He was in a movie from 1984. And so anyway, he had him sign it for me, which was pretty cool. My nerd stuff. All right. Let's come
back in here. This is Jingle Bell. Hello. All right, now I'm gonna see if I can switch everything back. Oh, and then also so I can do other items. Actually, that's Lou Frigno. If you don't know who he is that I should now be able to switch it over to my iPad. Take a second for it to kick over, which it did, which is pretty cool. And then I have an old iPad that I can use to do different things. So we've got that. Oh, I'm wondering. Well, the microphone probably is pulling off of that instead of the other one, more than likely. So I got to switch that over. All right. So let me switch back to my main camera and unmute. So I'm good there.
Mute that one because it's probably doing dual audio. No, and then my cat just jumped on here. So I've got that, and I'm trying to think of anything. Okay, so yeah, I've tested the essentially 7 cameras, 6.5. So I'm good there. There's Goose's cat butt. Yes, Kitty. She wants to spend time with me. And I'm trying to think. I think that's about all the nerd stuff I have going on. All right, I think this was a pretty decent test for everything that I'm doing, and I'm sure I have no views, which is not why I did it. I just wanted to see how this is going to sound, look, and everything else as I continue testing forward. I got some other nifty ideas. All right, why don't you say goodbye to everybody? Bye, everybody. All right, I think that does it. I'm trying to see. Oops. Yeah, I go offline.